Hello and welcome to Sheyi Enterprises. We've previously discussed the books of accounts that Sheyi uses to record his transactions. They are the subsidiary books and the ledgers. In this lesson, we'll be talking about the ledgers and their classifications. The ledger is the final destination of all transactions in the subsidiary book. It can be defined as a book which contains in a classified and summarized form a permanent record of all transactions. The ledger is used for double entry bookkeeping. That is, its pages are divided into two, the debit and the credit. A page in a ledger is known as an account. The left side of the account is the debit side, and the right side of the account is the credit side. There are three classifications of a ledger: the sales ledger, the purchases ledger, and the general ledger. The sales ledger contains the personal accounts of customers or debtors. It can also be referred to as the debtors or trade receivables ledger. Personal accounts are accounts that are named after persons or entities. An example is the account being displayed. The purchases ledger contains personal accounts of suppliers or creditors. It can also be referred to as the creditors or the trade payables ledger. The general ledger contains ledgers for real and nominal accounts. Examples include expenses account, the income account, the sales account, the purchases account, and the assets account. The general ledger may be further subdivided into two: the nominal ledger and the private ledger. The nominal ledger is a ledger for nominal accounts such as expense account and income account, while the private ledger consists of accounts which are confidential in nature. Examples include capital, drawings, salaries, and so on. These accounts are only accessible by selected individuals. You've now learned what a ledger is and its classification. A ledger can be defined as a book which contains in a classified and summarized form a permanent record of all transactions. There are predominantly three classes of ledger: the sales ledger, the purchases ledger, and the general ledger. In some situations, the general ledger may also be subdivided into two: the nominal ledger and the private ledger. In other cases, they are classified as types of ledgers on their own, making up 5 classes of ledger. The distinction is usually not always important. See you in the next lesson.